They on the way to the top. They on the way to the top.
That's right. That's right. Welcome to Iron Bowl Debate. I'm DC Wolf. And this is Tight at Tight Sports. The king of the Alabama fan club, everybody. Welcome to another episode. Tight, what's up, man? How you doing today, man? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I got my teeth clean.
Okay. Oh, they look pearly white. Okay.
And they ain't pearly white. They're kind of like a dingy gray.
Look good.
They're not brown no more.
They look good, man.
They're not brown or
good,
gold.
They look good.
So I'm ready to go, man.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. On 3, JD Pinkle. He said Auburn, your favorite team, would be the most improved SEC team, man. What you think about that? Talk to me. And then on the back end, I want to ask you this. Will Alabama have the greatest decline in the SEC? So 2 things. Will Auburn have the greatest incline, and will Alabama have the greatest decline? Talk to me.
Well, that's 2 things. The second thing is ridiculous, but I'm gonna do one thing at a time.
Okay.
In my opinion, I gotta admit right now, based on what other people have done, Harsin, we won't bring his name up. Please. Auburn is having a better recruiting year. The buzz is out there. Everybody, just to be truthfully honest, they may end up above Alabama in recruiting. I'm sorry. I don't. Whoa. I'm trying to be serious, but y'all know it's not going to happen. Anyway, but the recruiting is up, so I give them props on that, man. But overall, until they start actually winning games, AU recruiting is up, but they still like a raw fish head sandwich with a side of cold floppy fries.
Raw fish head sandwich. They that bad?
Yeah, yes, they you gotta wash. I'm not gonna pull up no. You gotta wash off last season. It's still out there, aroma. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And, a lot of these schools they paying people to go to Utah. Well, not Utah State. People get money. People get money to go to Fresno State. Auburn got money to spend too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got all them cows down there. You sell them off. You go get some players. So everybody out there has pretty good players. But I'm just saying, everything's looking good to be most improved. So I can agree. Okay. But still look like a fish head sandwich, though, right? Okay. A raw fish head sandwich.
Okay. I agree. I think Auburn would be the most improved team. I ain't gonna dunk on
be careful. Missouri is kind of lurking.
Oh man, Missouri can't improve because Missouri won 11 games, bro. They only lost 2 games, so they can't really improve. I don't think.
Who else can improve though?
I don't think they can improve. I think Auburn can improve. I think Florida can improve, but Florida's not going to improve because of their schedule. They're going to decline.
What? Who's that?
You know what I'm saying? Florida's going to decline because of their schedule, man. They could have a better team this year, but because of their schedule, they could have regression.
You know they're doing down in the swamp. They want them to decline so they can go get
Ryan.
And we can beat the smoke from every. Thank you for easy L. Yes, please hire that man.
No, you just said an easy L.
Well, easy. Well, get that easy. Easy loss. You know what I'm saying? That's a W. That's a W. Don't get it. That's a W. What James say? That's a W. You taste that? You taste
that? Seriously though, man, I think Auburn, because of their schedule, they have an easier schedule. They don't have the LSUs. Ole Miss is on the incline. They don't have the Ole Miss on their schedule, replaced by Oklahoma and replaced by Kentucky and Vanderbilt and all these teams. So awesome schedule for Auburn. So I think Auburn is on the incline. I can agree with my man. I can't think of anybody else in the SEC that could incline like that because Ole Miss had a pretty good year. So they would have to do a lot to incline. Missouri would have to do a lot. Alabama, they lost 2, they would have to do a lot to incline. You know what I'm saying? That degree from going playoff to winning national championship, that's a big jump. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but it's a big jump. So y'all have to do a lot to incline too.
See, and I think, okay, you want to move to the Alabama part of it?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Hey,
see, I think that for Alabama to decline, okay, as I read how this looks, it's like the greatest decline. In order for Alabama to decline, to me, you know, they got to go up under that, exceed that 3 losses that I expect. But I'm gonna just go as the nation, Crimson Tide Nation, to these people out here, to my compadres, mi amigos. You know, when Alabama dropped that second game, I hope that Kalen DeBoer got earthquake insurance on his house. These folks, man, I'm telling you, man, do people know where he live? I hope they don't know. He need to spend a whole year just kind of like driving in from parts unknown, maybe even live in Mississippi. But that second loss, that I kind of think it's a good chance it could be 2 losses. Boy, the people are going to be disappointed. I'm just saying, across the board, you know how they say, like, I won't say a spoiled apple ruins the bunch, but you know, it take about a good 5% of rabid extremist fans can make all us look nutty.
Yeah. Don't take but one. Don't take but one. Right. Don't take but one. Don't take but one.
But so to me, so personally, like, you have to, come out of national championship. Everybody don't go to national championship. Everybody don't go to playoffs. If we lost 2 and then make the playoffs, oh my gosh, that would be earth shattering because it's a possibility now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who do you lose to? Oh, those 2 teams are going. You stay at home on the bus. Don't even get on the bus. Y'all go back to studying, whatever you're doing. So I think that we would have the greatest. I don't think we're going to hit that decline, to me personally, but I do think there would be 2 losses. And from a new coach who don't have, we like to smile, we like the speeches, we like how he stand up straight. He, like I said in another video we did, he doesn't know what it's like yet to lose them games or to play those games or to step in that fire, to go in there. You lost it, say you lose to Georgia. Everything's right. You fix everything, and then you lose the Iron Bowl.
Ooh, Jesus, boy! If y'all lose the Iron Bowl, they gonna remember. I don't know if you watched the movie The Purge, when they, like when the Purge time came, like this dude had like the shutters, the iron shutters going down on the window. That's what that man gonna need, man.
I'm saved. I don't watch that kind of stuff.
How they have like shelters where they have like
the shelters, metal shelters.
How, like the mechanical iron things shades come down on the outside of the he gonna need something. If y'all once I hit 100,000, that's what I'm doing in my house. I don't think surprisingly, I don't think Alabama's gonna be the biggest decline in the SEC. I think it'll be Florida.
Well, can they go?
Bro, with Florida's schedule, I can realistically look at Florida's schedule and say, man, Florida could realistically win 2 games this year. 3 games. You see, they could be in that.
But he got to do so much, man. I mean,
winning category here.
Has he been
hard schedule is.
Has he been a head coach before?
Yeah, he was a head coach before he left. He came there.
Where?
Louisiana schools, UL Monroe or something like that.
One of them, were they winning?
I guess so. If they,
what did he do here? What did he do to just?
Man, he was a hot name because he was, and we're gonna get to this. Is what we bro. That's a great segue because
write it down.
He's in the Saban coaching tree. You see what I'm saying? When he left Alabama, he went to UL. I think it's UL Monroe. It was one of the Louisiana schools, the smaller schools. And then after leaving the Saban tree, his name is hot because
bringing it in the streets.
Because he went over there and ate a Little Debbie with Saban. Now his name hot. You feel what I'm saying? So That's what happened, and then you getting the results now. It was a time, man. Auburn really wanted this guy. Auburn really was bumping for that guy. So that's what happened, and we're gonna get on that. But I don't think Alabama will have the greatest decline. I think it'll be Florida, man. That schedule,
because not to make the playoffs and stuff, it'll be disappointing. But it's just depending on how it goes down. If it goes down, like I said, bunch of one-loss teams, and then you start looking at with a bunch of two-loss teams, but you lost the Iron Bowl. And I don't know your expectation. If you guys win 10 games and you lose the Iron Bowl, do you get in the playoffs? But if y'all win, what did you say? 8 games is the minimum. You lose the Iron Bowl, they're gonna look at it. You're probably not getting in the playoffs.
No. Yeah,
because you're not even gonna go to Atlanta. So what am I talking about?
You ain't getting in nothing with no 8 games, man. You ain't getting in nothing.
Well, no, I'm saying we lose to an 8-win Auburn team. You ain't going to Atlanta, I don't think. I don't even know how they're gonna do. They're gonna do top 2 teams in the SEC.
Yeah, top 2. Top 2. But this is the thing, though, Tyke. I don't know, because give me your record if you lose the Iron Bowl. If you're
the way it is now, man, I think
if you have 1 loss and then lose the Iron Bowl and have 2 losses, I think y'all will be in.
It's the 10 or 13 this year. 13 games or 10?
12.
12. Okay. Well, I mean
12. So 12. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
10-2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you guys come into the Iron Bowl 10-1 and lose the Iron Bowl 10-2, I think y'all Alabama is in the playoffs.
Think of how many 10-2 teams that could be.
It's gonna be a lot, bro.
Think of how many 10-2 teams that can be in the SEC that you could have 2 that don't go to the finals.
Yes,
you can have 4 teams. Well, I guess I expect to have 4 teams in the playoffs, to be honest. But that's for another day and time.
No, I with that whole thing, bro, you can have a lot of SEC teams, man, jockeying for that position, and then it still be a lot of controversy over, you know what I'm saying, these 2-loss teams and this second-tier team that don't go to Atlanta.
Wow.
Because think about it, you can have 1-loss teams that don't go to Atlanta. And then somebody go to Atlanta.
And then they got to go to the playoffs. Yeah.
Somebody go to Atlanta and lose and be a 1-loss team, then you got a bunch of 1-loss, 2-loss teams, everybody fussing over we should get in.
That'd be crazy, like Georgia and Tennessee and Atlanta.
Sure.
Then LSU and somebody sitting there like,
yeah.
And then they win the national championship. LSU national champion,
Could happen, man. Could happen.
That's crazy. Or Penn State finally sneak in or something. But anyway,
it's great for us. It's a lot to talk about.
Now, I brought this up many times before, but the subject is, some people say, on the real or the mythical or the implied Capstone Coaches Clinic. It is now closed now that Nick Saban went into retirement. Still hanging around there. I'm sure he still got the 800 number up. Those that are under stress. Do you think it was kind of like it was an actual rehab, or do you think it was ridiculous?
I think, man, it was half and half, man. I think it's surprisingly, I'm not going to dunk on the CCC, whatever you call it. I'm not going to dunk on it, man. I think it was more, 50-50. And the reason I say 50-50 is, they came in, and then honestly, I think coaches came in and learned the process. You know what I'm saying? I think they came in and learned some of the disciplines Nick Saban has, some of the processes, maybe evaluating talent, maybe how to structure a practice, basic things like that. Maybe how to structure your management hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? I think coaches could come in and learn those things, just game day preparation, how to win. You feel what I'm saying? I think you could learn that from Saban, is just sitting down, talking to him on a day-to-day basis, seeing his work ethic. Okay, I'm playing golf all day, but say Saban is in the office at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? This is what he requires of his coaches. This is what he requires of an offensive or defensive coordinator. So I think those coaches could glean those things from Saban, but also Saban was bringing these guys in like somebody, you have a homeless person, but they have you have a homeless person, but they
hey,
have.
Man, don't make fun of the homeless man. Homeless coaches.
No, yeah, homeless coaches. I'm just making a point, but I'm saying this guy is homeless, but this guy has. You walk by him and you see this guy has like this great invention. So you like, hey brother, come on, you want to stay with me? You know what I'm saying? Saban was gleaning from them guys also. He brought Kiffin in when Kiffin was down. Hey man, show me your offense, buddy. Good job. So Saban, it wasn't just going one way, man. Saban was running this. I don't want to say halfway house because they weren't in jail, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I want to say that, but Saban was benefiting off of these guys in their down moment too. You got to admit, Kiffin was in his down moment. Sarkisian was down, so he ran them through. But Saban was benefiting from these guys too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he brought in honest coaches, but like, think about. I never forget. What's that? Bush Jones that got fired from Tennessee.
Yeah, he brought.
It was like, Jones. don't you coach nothing anywhere, nowhere. Don't even look at a football field. Then he down there picking up trash.
Yeah, but think about this. He's at Arkansas State now. You know what I'm saying? He's at Arkansas State, but it's his fault if the coaching clinic does not benefit him. Because if Bush Jones would have went to Arkansas State and did well, I don't know what his record is, go undefeated or something like that, he would be in line for another D1 job. But you got to do well when you step away from Saban. But to say it and close this case for me, I don't think it's totally rubbish, but I don't think it's as great as people making it because Saban benefited a lot from Kiffin and Sarkisian. They revolutionized his offense, man. So
I think that I think he did take away in exchange for opportunity. It's like he came in there, he came in there like, yeah, what you doing with that quarterback over there? You know, okay, you got him run to the left, run to the right. You want to throw the ball. But then they got opportunities to get coaching jobs. And really, if you look at the product, 70% of the coaches that went back out there, they got jobs. Mm-hmm. But then they didn't produce. Because I remember one time in 2009, there was a guy who started with Saban, and he won that first ring. And he said it honestly. He went on to another school, and he was just like, I guess that's what it takes. But he's like, I can't do all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want to be a coach, but he was like, I don't want to do all that.
I remember that, man.
And I think a lot of those guys that were head coaches, including probably the guy in Florida and these people, especially these people that are horrible. Mm-hmm. Like, see the guy at Oregon, he went out there as a graduate assistant. He saw hard, and maybe he got his own work ethic. I can't think of his name. The Oregon coach, he's that guy, frantic,
he
on the edge, and always, you know, he in there at 4:30, and you know, ain't nobody really tell him to get there at 4:30. He's gonna be there at 4:30 anyway. But some of these folks, they looked at Coach Saban, that was like, let me get these rings, go over here and get this job, get these suckers to sign me to a $76 million buyout. I ain't calling no names. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get this $76 million. I mean, because they're like, they say, you know, the guy's schedule is, you know, it's incredible from, you know, then and being involved in all that and how the coach, the recruiting thing works, and this person filters up this person. I mean, everybody on the team got to be accessible to some people below them as well as up to them, plus out with the players. And it's like, it's a lot to be a champion. But if you get there and you get you a ring or two and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna try to do it the old school way, and you know, get this job, and I'm gonna take this team ain't never win nothing. They never won nothing. I'm gonna take them to the bowl for 4 or 5 years in a row. Then I'm gonna, you know, go get a big payoff.
Yeah.
At the University of Florida.
Yeah, and
it seems like people caught in the system a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because once they get there, it's like, who taught you that? You know, it's like none. It's like there's so many of them. It seems like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. You didn't learn that in Tuscaloosa. You didn't learn that in high school, sir, or college. What you were doing makes no sense at all. That's what it'd be a good time to put that segment in there from that Adam Sandler movie. It said, nothing you have said can come rashly close to being a good football coach. You know what I'm saying? How can you just be, you have like always under 500, right? You work with this great person. You had some pedigree before you got there, but you come in and you under 500 for 4 years in a row. Then we just forget about your name. Who did you learn that from? So, but some people got helped out. I think they got a bump. You know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Absolutely.
Mr. Saban was sitting there like, man. Oh man. Hey, sorry to hear about what happened. We got an analyst role for you. If you open at one time, and they had like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 former head coaches.
Charlie Strong.
Like as analysts. You know how powerful that is?
Yeah, man.
That's like, you can have somebody that really knows how to be a good defensive lineman coach. But then you can go work with Willie Whitehead.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then after then, when you drop the bar there, then you talking about, Sapp and some other people. It gets better as you go like, oh, he did it, he coaching it. So it's like, it's a difference. Like, like I said, there's a level to this thing,
On that question, and I think that's great because Saban did, taking some stuff. We ain't gonna say taking stuff. Took advantage of the situation.
Man. Hey, Gus out here been in the gray area coaching.
Come on, man. What?
Gus, Mal's on with the offenses.
He was glad to see Gus
running out of bounds and going around the other side, and really put the kibosh on all that.
Yeah, man, he was trying to get Hugh Freeze too out there, man. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get Hugh Freeze out there. He was trying to get DJ Durkin out there, the current Auburn defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But guess what Saban said? Yeah, we just showing Durkin around the facility. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Show him around to the back and show him where his Uber Black is back to the airport. There you go.
DJ Durkin? No, brother. He wanted DJ Durkin. He wanted DJ, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bringing DJ to the capstone for no reason, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's amazing. Saban wanted DJ Durkin. Saban wanted Hugh Freeze. But then they go coach at Auburn. Now they just trash. You know what I'm saying?
Who said it was trash? You cease to be trash when you start winning.
No, man. You said the man deserved. He was gonna take a Uber Black, man, out of the facility. You know what I'm saying?
He probably came in there spitting on the floor, scratching all in his crotch and stuff. Did he wear shoes to the interview?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, type.
Did he wear shoes? Maybe it wasn't enough money.
If Saban would have hired Hugh Freeze and DJ Durkin as both offensive and defensive coordinator, the Alabama nation would have been like, that was the greatest hire ever. But then they go to Auburn and get hired. Now it's just like, bro, they just trash. How does that work?
And then you know what? And people say that, but you got to go back and realize that sometimes he hired people and we was like, and even more like, okay, Applewhite, come on, bro. He was in a pinch, but still, we was like, you can't go find some dude in a retirement home that know how to talk to grown people. It's like, we just knew Applewhite was not ready for such a tremendous opportunity, especially with the head coach being more of a defensive person than an offensive person. And then even had people with some gray hair that we had to get up out of there.
Yeah, exactly, man. But you don't argue with.
So yeah, we all roll tide when you get in, but sometimes you gotta roll. There's roll tide, okay, and then sometimes there's roll tide.
Get out of
here. Get the rolling.
Okay. Speaking of rolling,
roll up out of here.
Ask you this type. When the season starts, okay, let's take the first 4 games of the season. What is it? Who is it more important to have wins? What program has to have the wins in that first quarter? I mean, the first third of the season. Alabama or Auburn? Which would be most important? You know what I'm saying? Auburn, if one of us dropped the game in the first 4 games, bro, who gonna have the biggest problem?
If Alabama is worse than 3-1 after the first 4 games of the season, there will be alarms sounding throughout the South. Because I mean, Auburn. Okay, let's just put 1-3 at Auburn, 1-3 at Alabama.
Hold on, wait a minute, 1-3.
Just saying, that's the worst case scenario. Okay. Alabama opens the season 0-4.
Okay.
Shocker. Auburn opens the season 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
But if Alabama, it's more important, in my opinion, it's more important for Alabama to come out there. You know, it's going to be some, and I don't even think it's going to be that, you know, an easy transition because it's real, live fire. Mm-hmm. And like I said, people may allow a slip up against the Bulldogs. They might, but 2-2.
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap.
2-2.
It's a wrap.
I don't even care. Don't even look at the schedule.
It's a wrap.
Alabama is 2-2.
That's a wrap.
He could go 10 if he go 10-2. From that point on, people still looking at him like, okay, where's the playoff trophy? Well, they said we can go to Atlanta. We're not going to Atlanta, but we're gonna go, and when we get the bowl assignments, so you got 3 games to win. We'll holler at you then. That dude got to finish 13-2. Oh, he gonna have some serious. He gonna have letters. Yeah, he's gonna have moving trucks. Oh, after that 2-2, it's gonna be the moving trucks will be there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't even care who the losses are to. Well, if it like say you're in a 1-1, Ryder is gonna make some money that day.
If y'all 1-1, that means y'all either lost to Western Kentucky or.
That's what I'm saying. And what's the big company? Beacon. What's the big moving truck? Beacon trucks with some Ryder trucks and some guys standing there with some white gloves on to get your fine haberdasheries. It's gonna be time they're gonna stand out in front of the gate like, man, why are we out here, man? I don't want to be on ESPN, man, but I can't lose my job.
Yeah.
They were like, sir, we're here to move you, I guess.
Yeah, I think Alabama has the biggest. It would be more outcry if Alabama lost than all. Now we went 2-2, man. I think it'll be some angst, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
who y'all got?
We got Alabama A&M. Shouts out to my nephew playing in the band, man. Rocking trumpet for Alabama A&M. Yeah. So Alabama A&M, we got Cal. I know. Oklahoma and somebody else. I don't know the other gamers. Yeah, Oklahoma is one of the first 4. So, bro, no. If we go 2-2, man, we're gonna have a little problem if we go. I think people are gonna be people not gonna fall off like Alabama would, but I think, man, there's gonna be some unrest if we go 2-2, man. 3-1, I think people can stomach that, man. But
so we can't. Some of your main supporters and people, what do you think Bubba and Old Man would do if they was 2-2?
I think there'll be some unrest with Bubba and Old Man, man. I think it'll be some unrest.
I think some people will. I think but you think, but the bigger shot would be Alabama 2-2. You think?
Alabama, biggest shot.
But
Alabama. No doubt.
God,
Alabama go 2-2. I'm dancing in the streets, man. And we partying. You know, we throwing fireworks. We rolling Toomer's corner. We doing all that.
I knew it was coming.
Doing all that.
Put that down in your bingo cards, everybody. That's what we need to do an Iron Bowl Debate bingo card.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Tight, what you got going on at Tight Sports over there? You know, the capstone, YouTube capstone, man.
Well, I'm trying to get over take a look at these recruits that are verbally committed. We know it's not forever. It ain't signed in blood, nothing like that. But, the kids say he coming. But, I remember one teacher told me that a guy sitting next to me in class said that his daddy was coming to pick up from the prom. He was 17 years old. You know what happened? He didn't show up. And she was sitting at home looking crazy. So because I know the nature of 17-year-olds, I'm celebrating.
Yeah.
Reserved when I get a win, but I won't even call it flip-flopping. I call it just, hey, being 17, man. Like, maybe your scholarship or your offer came with an Xbox Series X or whatever, or Porsche, house.
Yeah. I got
20 years guaranteed job for your mama. I don't know. So we're looking at recruiting right now until everything gets crack-a-lacking.
Okay, that's what's up, man. And I hate to say it, but according to we're gonna update this for y'all fans, man. But according to the On3 2024 recruiting rankings, As of this week, Iron Bowl debate, Alabama is number 2.
I ain't hear what'd you say now?
That can't be right, man. That's the
what would you say, Alabama? Where is Auburn? Like number
that can't
1?
Be right. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. That's the wrong year. I had the wrong year. That was last year.
Wow.
Sorry to get your hopes up, Mr. Tight. All right.
Wow.
Here we go. This was what's happening. Alabama this week, and we're gonna update this every week. Alabama is number 6 in recruiting.
According to who?
On 3.
Yeah, you would pick somebody. Don't nobody.
Auburn is number 8. So
who is ahead of everybody in front of Auburn? I know Georgia's number 1, right?
No, that would be a negative.
Ohio
State.
Okay.
LSU is number 2. We got to catch up, bro. We got to catch up. We got to catch up, bro. We got to catch up, man. Well, we don't, because we don't play them. Y'all play them. Georgia is number 3, man.
Y'all don't play LSU this year?
Oh. Nope.
We got to talk about these schedules because
we don't play LSU. Then USC is number 4.
South Carolina? Oh, look. Hey, man, I don't know why I'm dedicated to the SEC, but I was like, South Carolina.
They wish, man. They really wish.
Woo!
I wish they were,
especially when they play Georgia. Anyway.
And then they're going to hate number 5 because Clemson is number 5. Clemson number 5, bro.
Them kids wasting your time.
And then between us is Notre Dame.
All money ain't good money. Well, Notre Dame. Man, they might well put an empty chair up there. Just put a chair right there, like.
So, man, you know what I'm saying? We got LSU and Georgia in front of us, man. So
that's gonna do something with it, yeah.
Work to put in, bro.
How many recruits are you showing that?
4 in the SEC, man.
How many verbals do they report Alabama having?
Alabama
15?
Yes, 15. And no, Alabama has 16 verbals.
Oh, I forgot the punter.
Yeah, there you go,
Alex.
Yeah, and see, y'all trying to be like us because we got a punter named Alex. Anyway,
yeah, but I was kind of kicked the ball
15.
this way and this way.
Man, hold up. Georgia only has 13, and they're number 3, bro.
Who is that?
Georgia.
But they probably got more 5-star.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Georgia has. Hey, man. Hold up, bro. LSU only got 11 commits, and they number 2.
But it may be keeping everybody at home, and it could be like 3 5-stars. But it's so early, man. I'm covering it. I'm saying this though,
man.
Huh?
I'm just saying, you know, week to week. But go ahead, man. That is unbelievable.
I'm covering it, man. I'm gonna cover it because it's what the people want. The people want to know about what's going on. We want to know about the kids out there ragdolling other people's kids. And it is important to the lifeblood of the team. But I mean, if I had a rule, man, I can say if I had a rule, I don't even know if you should even be doing verbal commits this early for the class of 25. I mean, why we can't wait till the season start or something? Or maybe the coaches are busy, or at least wait till July 1st or something.
Bro, you got to think, man. You got to think these guys after the summer, they were going into their senior season. So they're like, these cats like, man, I'm going to go ahead and commit and get my spot so I can focus on my senior season, man. You follow what I'm saying? So that's what they're doing.
But then their verbal is.
A lot of high school coaches love it too because they don't have the distraction. These guys are trying to win a national high
state
school
championship.
State championship when you trying to go over and fly on planes with, you know, whoever, Nick Saban, Deion Sanders. You trying to go out to Colorado,
but they still fly, don't they? They still go. I mean, they're still making their visits. They're still going. They're still changing their minds about where they want to go. They're still reviewing offers and opportunities. Sure. I just think, you know, because the offers never stop, I guess, from once you get in, and you figure out, man, it's hot in Tuscaloosa. I'm like, then somebody in Michigan say, hey man, all our practices are either inside or between 50 and 70 degrees. And you're like, deuces, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to my second option now. Plus, I'm picking up $500,000 in the process. So,
but think about this type when people commit and coaches, college coaches want early commitments too, because look at the numbers. Once Alabama gets so many recruits like these 15 they have, 16 they have. Right. By the time December comes, how many of those really flip? You might have one flip, two maybe. That's huge. If you know what I'm saying, if Alabama have two cats that flip, they might have one.
I've been hearing about 3 already. Yeah.
Right. But I'm just saying, usually the majority of those people, I would say at least 85, 90% of the people that join the class stay in the class. So you want people to commit early, build continuity, learn the people in the class, you know, forge your brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And then that keeps people in the class. So you got to do it. And plus, man, in the SEC, it's a dog-eat-dog conference. So, man, you got to get these guys in. You don't want Georgia, you know, taking all the people.
So like, do you think it makes sense to be verbal and take verbals from sophomores too?
Man, yes. Anybody. I want a verbal from anybody, dude, as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the possibility of you flipping is. You see what I'm saying? I want your commitment, man. I want you, you know, verbal to me and saying you coming here. You know what I'm saying? I as many as I can get. Because think about this. If I have right now 25 commits, bro, if I have a full commitment list right now, yeah, I'm still on my 25 class, but now I'm while you're still trying to pull people for your 25, I'm working on 26 because I got all these players in the boat. So, man, I'm moving on. Not that I'm not giving these guys attention, I am, but now I'm really focusing. I'm working on 26. You behind. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not, think about it. Look at it. Alabama got 16, Auburn got 15. They're all in that same range, bro. They trying to get these guys in this boat.
Because I just think so. I could be kind of a little looking at it from a different perspective, but I'm gonna say, okay, so Clemson, for instance, they run off and get 2 national championships, right? I don't know if we're so much of a copycat league as the NFL, but I know like the coach over there has said he's not going to deal with transfer people. Does everybody start saying, okay, we can go into transfer, we need to go stick with the recruiting a little bit now because you know Coach Sweeney done pulled off 2 national championships and he ain't spent no time in the we wasting our time in the portal. I kind of like. I mean, I do like the lifeblood being there. Now, I don't think you have to like choose like he did or choose like Coach Prime has. I still think Coach Prime has made that decision for medical reasons. I think I'm thinking not just to be a lot of people think he's doing it to be arrogant. I don't think that's the case, but just signing early and just then people are viewed because you got social media pressures for kids is different. You got people calling people traitors and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I just wonder if it's ever going to get to a head where, you know, just slow it down a little bit. I don't mind the juniors and stuff, but I was just looking at, what was that, Baby Grunt boy? Is it in 6th grade? He's done his like, I don't know, 3rd or 4th verbal. And he's like in 8th grade or something.
Listen, man, it's with this thing that's why a coach fell out with Mark Richt over there at Georgia is because the coach came from Alabama,
right?
And his whole thing was, dude, we need to offer these guys early. You know what I'm saying? Offer them in the 9th grade. And you know, Mark Richt from the news reports, Mark Richt was like, man, I'm not trying to do that. And because Mark Richt was on some stuff where like, if I commit to a player, I'm committed. And that's my integrity on the line. But you have some coaches just like, bro, he looks good, offer him. If the dynamics change, then we just gonna rescind the offer. But you want to offer him early, man. You want to try to be the first person to offer, because a lot of these players say when they stick with people, they were like, yeah, they was the first to offer, man. They were the first, they found me. They were the first person that gave me an offer and a chance. So you want to try to be in the first people and not be a late, you know what I'm saying? Showing up late to the party. It's just like that's a perception.
Hey, I see you got 4 offers over there.
Yeah. Oh no, you got 25 offers now. We're gonna offer you in December, and then
that's a good point right there. Yeah,
recruiting is about relationships, so you don't want to wait till like November this year and start trying to get a dude an offer when I've been talking to him since the 9th grade.
Yeah, that's true. I can see it from that standpoint.
Like, bro, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I still think you could probably like hold out to their junior year and be like, but if you're talking to them like in the 8th and 9th grade, because I would hate to. I want a guy to keep kind of focused and working too. You know, one thing I always, you know, I pray for all these kids, like, you know, you're making these verbal commitments. I'm like, man, but this guy got to go back and play another high school season. Yikes.
Sure.
You know, and it's like, pray they stay healthy.
It's a dirty
that
game.
The world don't change too much, but yeah.
And that's what the
professional sports at its best.
He was like, man, we need to offer these guys early. And, you know, if it changed, oh, well, we just going to take, you know, we just going to rescind the offer. It is what it is. It's a low down, dirty business. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what you got going on at Tight Sports, man? What these folks can find you, man? You know what I'm saying?
I'm at Tight Sports on YouTube right now. I'm going to be expanding out to the I have expanded out into the X platform, and probably just for right now is where I'm going to be. But I'm going to expand to some other places pretty soon. But you can come over and check us out at Tight Sports. You know, talking mostly University of Alabama, Crimson Tide sports all day. And things that impact, you know, Alabama is the center of the universe, but there's like these little satellites floating around. So we talk about those satellites too as they pass by.
Oh, Jesus. Help us all. I am DC Wood, man. You can find me at Auburn Addicts, man. If you want to come to my channel and learn about my Auburn Tigers, that's how your boy Kangaroo Black said, my Alabama Crimson Tide. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn about my Auburn Tigers? Shout out to Kangaroo Black. My Auburn Tigers. You want to come and learn about my Tigers?
Respect the Don.
Yeah, check us out at Auburn_Addicts on all platforms, man. We here. We are here. And to my Auburn people,
if you must,
I want to say War Eagle to my Auburn.
Roll Tide. To quote a great Tide fan, roll down Tide.